So round one has started, so I'm gonna just immediately start the stream. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, match one has started for me. So I am going to join the lobby in a second. Okay. And while I'm playing, I'm not gonna be reading chat. So, okay, so Sanji versus Mihawk, round one. So, this is a keep for sure. So they chose to go first, that's fine. Yeah, so we have Reiju and Sanji too, oh god. This is such a good hand. So, let's see. I think Stealth Black is the best card to get from here. This is kind of useless. This is good for later on, but... Or like, it might be good sooner than later, but... I like having Stealth Black because I have 6 cost Sanji in my hand here. 7 here will take, right? Now we can just play Sanji into Beef Burst, draw 2. Do I want to leave a Dawn up? Probably not. What did they grab? So they grabbed Dead Man's Game from one of them. And then the other one, they grabbed Tashigi. Okay, so they're gonna play Tashigi next turn. Which means I can probably just do this. I wish I could grab that, but grab the 2k Sanji, swing 5. Yeah, so next turn they play Tashigi, swing 8, I go 2k with the Sanjis. And hopefully I'm able to mill a... Grav Blade. I mean, it's still the same. It's still 2k even if it's this, yeah. Let's see. Right. Grab a giant here. In this case, I play Sanji Stealth Black, so I can go with a Stealth Black first. No, I think I'd go this first. Otama would be really good in this situation because I can then play her to cycle into a Grav Blade. But right now, yeah, I think Otama. I think Otama over the Reiju because we already have a Reiju here. So we just play Stealth Black, grab this. I'm actually going to swing into one of the Peronas. And then after that, I'm going to just swing at life. The reason why I did one Perona and not both is because next turn I can just Reiju Grav Blade these two, or I'm going to Reiju Red Rock this Shanks. Right, so like I want to keep up the pressure to life as much as possible as well. So you're gonna swing 7 at life, looks like. 7 at life, I think I take, and then if they go 8 at life, then I giant. 8 at Sanji, I think do I still giant here? If I giant, I'm gonna discard this. I'm gonna be at that much Dawn. Yeah, I think I still giant. Or, hold up, so I'm gonna be at 8 Dawn if I don't giant. And 8 Dawn, it's pretty good. I don't want to do this discarding a giant. How many events in trash do I have? Let's sort that. 1, 2, 3. So 12 minus 3 is 9. So I have 9 events in trash, which means these can be 7s if I giant here. I think I do giant, yeah. And I trash this, yeah. We can go like 5 here to the Perona, and then we're just gonna play Reiju, Red Rock. Where is the Red Rock? There, Red Rock Vet. Swing 7 face, 7 face. And then we'll pass. Next turn, what are they playing? 9 cost Mihawk? Yeah, I don't have a way to bounce my Reiju back right now, so I can't spam it unless I find another one. I do have ways to draw other Reijus, which is really good. So we'll see what they do. Yeah, I did change my list a bit after the previous cup. Okay, that's a big waste of a turn. 9 Dawn to make me Dawn -1 is a questionable decision, to say the least. Here they swing 6-8 if they want to use Tashigi's ability. They could go 7-7 if they don't, but then I can just pressure the Tashigi. So yeah, 5 I just block. That's a free block. 8 at life, I go 2k 2k here. And I don't want to. I don't want to play giant because I don't want to go more off curve. So yeah, we grab Tashigi here, or not Tashigi, sorry, Reiju for sure. 7 and they're at 9. Okay, so swing 5 and ramp. Swing another 5. Swing 7, swing 7, and then I just play Reiju Red Rock. Right. And yeah, at this point our board is wide enough to just out-tempo our opponent. You know, like, I have Slave Arrow to replay a Reiju as well, so I think we're in a very, very good spot. If they decide to freeze event or something like that, then maybe I'm cooked. I don't know. I think I'm fine, as long as there's nothing like massively terrible that happens. I know they have DMG, so they could try to go for a game here, but then like they don't have rush units, so they only have 2 swings against 2 life. What else could happen? Wild Beppo, okay. Wild Beppo frees my blocker, that's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna Slave Arrow, bring this back, Red Rock the Wild Beppo, and I should still be like in positive tempo right now. Right, like 7, and then they're gonna go 9, so I'm just gonna Slave Arrow, like that. And if they swing like 9 here, I can't save it, but that's fine. I'd rather stay healthy, so that my removal is actually effective. If they swing 8, I can save it though with my 2k. So it's like it's a pretty safe position to be in, I think, right now. 7 face, sure. 7 face I'll take. Right. Right, so since they don't have anything at the Shigi, I think they have Spiderweb here. So we'll just bait out the Spiderweb here. Right, so let's go 6 here. And then another 6 there. If they don't Spiderweb immediately, yeah. 6. Okay, they try Kolokosm. That's actually better. So yeah, 7 to 6. Oh, okay. And then we just go red rock. And we just go 7. I think. Yeah. And then let's see what they do here. So they play Coffin Boat. What can kill me here? Hody? Hody would kill me. If they play Hody, that would kill me. Okay, they play Tashi. Yeah, I don't think most Mihawks play Hody, but this would be a Hody angle, right? Rest 2 Don, 8k, rest this even, right? So they'd have like 8k, 8k, or something like that. That would kill me, but, you know, I'm not as worried about Hody these days as I used to be. If someone's playing Hody, I salute them. I think Hody's still a good card. Like, I see why people don't play it. I see why, but I think more people should play it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, this is kind of a foregone conclusion. I don't think there's any card in their hand that would save them here. I'll even just Giant here to save that. And they have 3 Dawn up. I'll just swing in 9. They technically have 1 more Dawn up of this Kid Killer, but I don't think they have it. I don't think they have it, yeah. Like, yeah, okay. Swing 8. Force that 1 more card. Alright, so that's our first match. We got a win. Reiju is a broken card. Yeah, so let me just record the win there. Hello guys. Sorry I didn't I started the stream like right when the cup started, so I didn't have an intro or anything, but hello, I'm playing Sanji again. Yeah, round 1 win. So yeah, this isn't like a practice game or a warm-up game. This is just like I'm going in, testing out a list right now. Like this is my list here. Hold up, where is it? This is what I'm testing today. I've decided, so Otama and Reiju I think are really good cards in the deck the more I test, because I think you want a way to grab this Reiju and also a way to mill V's, and these two do that, right? So Otama just draws 2, trash 1, so if you draw like a Reiju and a Grav Blade, you're able to toss the Grav Blade and just do that. And Reiju, like Ultra Mill is really good. Blocker Reiju as well adds more targets to this Reiju and is also just a really good easy play. I think the Nami matchup is not bad unless I just don't find my red rocks. I lost to a Nami last night because I just didn't find red rock at all. I wasn't playing this Reiju, and so I was like, I need a way to more consistently get red rock and Gravity Blade in my trash. If I'm able to get this and I'm able to get Reiju and I just bounce it over and over with Slave Arrow, then like I think I'm set. But if not, then it's rough, right? Yeah, so I'm still testing out lists. I think this is my one tech for today. Sanji, I think, is a better way to deal with those removal protection bodies. If I have like a full board already, and they have like a Virgo out or an X-Drake out, I can just play Sanji and then rest it and then have a bunch of swings with like the free cost Sanji into that removal body, so that next turn I'm able to just play Reiju Grav Blade, Reiju Red Rock, stuff like that, right? And then Brochet Blow should help with that as well. I didn't use Sanji before because 7 cost for 7,000 power is like kind of awkward, but I think I just need that rush body, that rest body, so yeah. I don't know, I know some of you guys have been telling me to add a rush body in, so like, I don't know, I'm testing it out today. Yeah. But I think this Reiju is really good. Makes Slave Arrow better too. I'm thinking of like adding more Slave Arrows. But also the problem is that if I get too many Slave Arrows, it breaks up my hand a lot. Compared to like Konkase, where I can draw a card or use it as a 4K. This I can only use as a 4K and it doesn't like draw me cards per se. If I bounce this Reiju, I can use it for counter, but if I bounce this Reiju, I don't want to use it as counter. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of right now. I was also testing out Jozu, but Jozu, every time I wanted to play Jozu, it just felt really finicky. Where like he doesn't seem like the best play every time I want to play him. So Otama's just kind of stuck on board when I play her. So I use her as like a last resort, sort of. But then like counter wise, I think I just rely on my events since I run 12 4K events, right? But yeah, and then I use this to cheat out this blocker to be more defensive. So I have 2 blockers and then a bunch of events, and that's how I live. Is how the deck works right now. If these get stuck in hand, that's also kind of awkward, but I don't know, like it's GGG fodder or teardrops fodder at the end of the day. I think these two are very, very good cards still. But yeah, that's the list breakdown. I'm not gonna go into super detail because I don't really know if this is my last list. For Red Bull, because I'm bringing this to Red Bull, I've been thinking of like other techs. I think in Red Bull specifically, Rosinante might be good. Because, you know, like having 2 Dawn up every single turn and cycling your bricks is really good. I've also been thinking of adding this to the general list because it allows you to trash Red Rock and Gravity Blade, right? Like, it's a way to trash Red Rock and Gravity Blade going, without going minus in your hand, and also not sacrificing Otama. But I think there's it's a bit too clunky. I've also been thinking about adding back Hell's Judgment for Red Bull specifically, but we'll see. I do want to test those for Red Bull, but for now I think this is the list. And I don't think there's too much space for other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Match 2 is gonna start in 12 minutes, I think. So how's your day going, guys? Damn, it's a ghost town in chat. Alright, I'm just gonna play some casual games then. Alright. I've been getting into a lot of like Sanji mirrors, and I think the mirror has changed a lot since last set. So I really need to practice that mirror again. Because I think my strategy does not work anymore. Like straight up, I don't think it works anymore. So that is a mull because we don't have a turn 1 searcher, and this is also not that good. So okay, let's beef here. And then let's beef burst again, and then let's just go 5. If they trigger something, then next turn we play beef burst bounce, but for now I think it's fine. They go 7 and they have a I forgot what it's called, Flame Dragon King setup. So I think I'm gonna 2k 1k out of this. I don't have a reason to not counter right now. I have too many cards in hand anyways, so play this, grab a, I think 4 cost Reiju, honestly. I don't want to give them Flame Dragon King value. Do I want to play that? No. I'll just pass. They're gonna play 5 cost Nami. Swing 7. 7 I take. And then I'll pass. Yeah. That's the reason why I said, like, I don't have a reason to not counter now, is because I'm gonna counter now. Or, because I might just take now. Yeah. And then now, I have 4 free events. 3 events in trash. So let's go with a... We can play Visreju to mill a lot more. Grab nothing, but we do get a stealth black there, so let's see. Well, stealth black out another Sanji, then swing 5. If they take and they trigger something, I culver in. If not, then I just pass. Yeah, the reason why I Reiju mill there is because I want a Gravity Blade in trash. But if I can't grab a Gravity Blade in trash, then it's fine. Actually, let's do this. Now let's do this. I wish I could grab that. All of our Otamas are in trash, so that's pretty bad, but I think I pass. Because I want to have 1 Dawn up for counter with a hand like this. Okay, they play Kuma. Swing like what? 6, 7? 6, 7, 6, 7. Yeah. I'm slowly going insane. Okay, they start with the 7. 7 there. Alright, I'll 2k. 6 here, or 1k. Yeah. Yeah, but let's see if we can get... we get Gravity Blade in hand. That's fine. I think we can Gravity Blade from hand this turn. Yeah. Let's go with like a 5, 7, 7, 5, 7, 7, Gravity Blade, and then culver in if I need to. Yep, 7. Okay. Gravity Blade. These 2. And then call that. Saying 5. And then I pass. I'm just gonna leave this one active. And next turn we can Reiju to do that. And because this is a 6 cost, we can just like... If they trigger anything, we just like screw that over, right? I think right now my main hurdle of playing this deck is knowing how to use this card as effectively as possible. They're going 10 at Sanji, so they can go 6 and then 7 to my life. But I have a feeling they won't do that. I trust them, yeah. If they go 6 to life, I go 1k, 1k, low-key. If they go 7 to Sanji, I 1k. 6 to Reiju, okay. Thank you. They're so cooperative. Okay, so now the situation has changed a bit. I think I want Red Rock to deal with this, but let's see if we can get it. I don't know. Another grab. Well, grab that. The reason why I'm not grabbing Stealth Black is because I want to do Beef Burst no matter what. So, okay. In this case, we just go 5 at life, and then if they counter, we go like swing here. I'll need 4 Dawn to. So no, probably not. Probably just swing life, and then play this. Right? Yeah. 8. Okay. Swing another 8. Play Reiju, have 3 Dawn up. Even if I don't Red Rock this, I'm just gonna Gravity Blade these two. Or if they don't trigger, I mean. If they trigger, then I Gravity Blade this and whatever they trigger. But if not, I Gravity Blade these two. Okay, they don't trigger anything, then we just Gravity Blade. Like that, and then we pass. Then yeah, let's see. I think we live most configurations of this. Here, yeah. We live this still. We can use Giant here, trashing this, and then 2k. And then, yeah, the reason why we live is because we can go Slave Arrow, bounce this, go 1k, 1k, and then, like, trash that, right? For the other swing. So we just Slave Arrow, and then 1k, 1k, and then for the last swing, we just go this. Feels a bit rough, but you know, like, as long as you live, see another day, it's all good. So we go 9 here. We should be able to kill them here, because if they counter this, that's at least 3 cards from hand, and then we go, I don't know, like, I feel like, I don't know if they have to counter for this, right? Depends on the trigger too, honestly. If they have like a 0 cost here, then we're kind of cooked, but yeah, so they shouldn't have to counter for this. If they have a 0 cost, that is what it is. This is a casual game, so yeah, but should just win here. Yeah. Let's see if the next round is up. Should be up in like a minute. Unless someone's still playing. I think there's like 1, 2 more matches, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, but you guys see how I didn't get Red Rock until a lot later that game? I think that's the problem right now. The problem right now with the list is that I don't know if 2 Red Rock and 2 Graveblade is enough, because there's still a lot of games that I don't see them. And that's why I added this Reiju, so I can mill, Slave Arrow, mill again, or like, you know, like, I need a good mill engine, like Reiju, so that I can guarantee these 2. If I can guarantee these 2 are in my trash, then this becomes a really, really good play every single turn, and I just win the game. But because I can't guarantee, maybe I just make like 3 of each, right? Yeah, like, I've been thinking that, where I'm like, I should just add 1 more of each. But then, like, no, but it's like, if I add more of the Red Rock and Graveblade, I kind of brick up more, right? Because it's such a big cost card in your hand, you don't really want to play it from hand most of the time. Like, there's some situations where you still do. Like, most times, If I have like a Reiju and a Grav Blade, but I can spare 7 Dawn the next turn, it's not like I'm in a rush to just mill it. But I think like, I don't know, like, I think this is just a really good card because it makes me able to play these a lot sooner. It grabs these two, which are really good cards, and then if I mill any of these, like, I'm kind of fine with that, you know? Stealth black targets. If I mill these, it's fine unless I mill, like, giants. And, like, I'm fine with milling 1 or 2. Like, 1 giant, I'd say. 1 giant. 2 giants is kind of rough. Otama is the only one where I'm like, damn, this is really bad to mill. But, like, 4 cards out of, like, 50 that I'm fine. Like, you know, I think that's a fine ratio. So, yeah, like, I don't know. I think I just need to maybe add more ratios of this. Maybe mull for it. Maybe, I don't know. It's a 2K too, so, like, it's really, really good. I was thinking of going, like, 4 of this. Maybe, like, cut this. Or, like, 3 of this, right? I haven't really found too much use out of this Rush Sanji, but I haven't tested into decks that play like Virgo, that play X-Drake, that play like those 5 costs. So I still need to test against decks like those before I decide to cut this. But if I do decide to cut this, then this is gonna be what I add, and then like maybe 1 more Slave Arrow if I do end up doing that. So that's what I'm praying. No, that's what I'm testing for right now. Yeah. So right now we're just waiting. Next round is up. Let's see. Where's my name? Oh, there. Wait, I thought I had a role. So I found a role, where that says like no screen share, and I think I put it on, but I guess I didn't because now I'm being told that I should screen share. I'm going to do this so you guys don't just join my lobby. But I'm gonna set up my screen share on Discord. It's for them, like, you know how the organizers are streaming themselves? It's for them to, like, if there's a game still going on and they want to watch it, then that's for them to watch, like, my game if they decide to. Is why I'm streaming to them. But yeah. Let's see what matchup this is. I don't actually know what the meta breakdown is. I'm assuming there's a lot of Namis and yellow Luffys running around. That's kind of what I'm expecting. Another Mihawk. Okay. 2nd Mihawk in a row today. So I guess we're getting a lot of practice against Mihawk here. I think this is a Maul. This is definitely a Maul, right? This is a really good going second hand, actually. Yeah, that's exactly what oh my god, this is such a good hand. Stack it like that, and then I'll pass. So next turn, I think I actually play Reiju over Sanji, and the reason why is because I have this Reiju, right? So I want to mill as many events in my trash as possible. I think they're setting up for a 6-cost law play. That's the only explanation I can find for that. Yeah, right, Grav Blade in trash, oh my god, yeah. But I can't grab any of this. But I got Grav Blade in trash, which is very, very, very good. So, Beef Burst, draw 2, and then I'll swing 5. They usually take the first hit anyways. Next turn, I can play 5-cost Reiju to then play Grav Blade from trash. In this scenario, I don't do that, but Let's see. I can just use my 2/2Ks here. That's fine. Here, I think I first start with this. Another one of those. I think I want another Reiju. We can play Stealth Black to bring back a Sanji from trash, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna play out a Sanji from my hand. First, I'm gonna swing 5 there, and I'm gonna go like this, play that, swing another 5, and I'm gonna play out Sanji, and I'm gonna pass. If we have to Giant here, I'm fine with that, because that means I'm trashing a Red Rock. So let's see. Oh, I see why they played the Sapu now. It's for this. Yeah. Because now you can play Shanks, rest Shanks, get Freedon out, and still have like the Tashigi buff. That makes sense. They didn't get the Shanks though, so let's see what they have. Eight at life. They can swing 8, 12? No, 11. They can swing 11 after this. I'll just take this. If they swing 11, it's like, okay, that's fine. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's still a grab blade play. Yeah, definitely still a grab blade play. And then I can just Slave Arrow the Reiju back, I think, is the play. If they go 9. Seven? Okay. I still Slave Arrow my Reiju. Especially if they... No, if they do that, I'll just take it. Yeah, if they go life, I Slave Arrow Reiju. If they don't, then I just, you know, I just let it go. But, let's see. I think I search first. Slave Arrow is a really good search here, because I'm going to be playing Reiju. So, play this to get grab these two, swing 5 at life, ramp at dawn, and I go 6/6. So yeah, 5, 6, 6, and then I don't pass. Yeah, because if the reason why I didn't protect the 4-cost Reiju, even though it would have been a good swing, is because no matter what I did to protect it, it would have been gone from the board, which means I wouldn't get the pressure from it. So that's something to keep in mind, right? And then this turn, I actually want to go Gum Gum Giant, trash a Red Rock, so that next turn I can play Reiju Red Rock. Okay, they're playing a lot of searchers. Okay, they're playing this so they can freeze these two. That's fine by me. A 5k, I'll just protect with a Reiju blocker. Here, as I said before, well, they're swinging 5. No, I think it's still Giant. Trashing a Red Rock, and then 1k? Or Slave Arrow here. Decisions. I think I Slave Arrow because I want that extra play next turn. If I trash this Reiju's stuck on board, and I can't play like a what is it? Grab blade or anything. But also they are playing this, which means I can't get rid of these two. Well, I can get rid of one of them actually. So I'll let them choose which one they want to get rid of. Yeah, this is still a good play because now I'm forcing them to get rid of one. Oh wait, no, I forgot. That's right. They can just rest itself. I forgot about that. That was my bad. Yeah. But in that case, I could have just played a stealth black from trash and played a 6 cost. I forgot that they could just save themselves like that, but it's fine. I'm not in a bad position yet. I could be in a better position, for sure, but I'm not in a bad one. Yeah, that was kind of that was kind of embarrassing, but it's fine. They might try to pressure here. Okay, 7, rest these 2, 8, rest at 9, 7, 8, 9 probably. So I countered to 7 for sure, because that's the easiest swing to counter. And then if they go 8, 9 here, for example, then like, that's fine, right? Sure, trashing this, yeah. 8 there, I just go like this. And then this turn, I just go swing 5 here, I guess, because I can't really pressure face. Go like this, red rock, and then we can go 8 there? No, I think it's still 8 at face. Right, yeah, because I knew they had something like Paradise Waterfall or something like that. But yeah. So here, I think if they don't go for game here, I win next turn. Like if I can survive this turn, I can probably go for game next turn. Because I can go like 8, 8, and then they go like 8, 8, 10, 10, for example. Or 8, 8, I'll be at 7 Dawn. Or 9 Dawn. 8, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So if I survive next turn, I'll go 8, 8, 9, 10. See how that goes with these. They haven't really used too many counter events, but I don't know how many they run anyways. If they freeze these 2 again, then we go for the long game and we just play another Reiju Stealth Black, right? If they play another big body, we go Reiju Red Rock. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think they're in a position where they can win the game though, so it's a bit scary, but like, you know, it is what it is. They can go rest these 2, you know, K and a Coffin Boat for one of the Tashigis to get to 8k, and then they can go rest 2 Dawn, make this an 8k, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. If these are both 8s, they can attach 3 here, make this an 8k, and then they have 5 Dawn left that they can split, so that's like 9, 10, 10, right? 9, 10, 10. That's my prediction. So if they go 9, 10, 10, do I survive? I do. So yeah, so if they go 10, 10 here, I still survive. However, if they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 here, so 6 plus 8 is 13, no, 14, right? Yeah, 4, yes, 14. If they go 14 here, I do still survive that. So let's take this. Okay, Rush Sanji. This might change my plays. This might change my play for next turn. Yeah. The reason why I took there is because I think if I take here, there's more of a chance that they go all in. Or there's a chance that they chicken out, and I don't have to spend as much on counter this turn. Yeah, Tashigi, I think if two Tashigis hit the board, it's a lot harder for me to contest board. I should have, of course, I should have played Stealth Black over, like when I played Reiju earlier, I should have played Reiju Stealth Black instead of Reiju Graphblade. That's the one big mistake that I did. But other than that, I think, let's see, I could, if they play Rust Event here, I'd actually be a bit screwed. I do have 7 cost Sanji, so I could do some weird split, like a 5-5, 5-6-7. A 5-6-7 I don't think is gonna go for in most worlds, but hey, sometimes you just gotta risk it, you know. But we'll see what they do. Coffin Boat is just a lot of good free value for this deck. This is such a good card for the deck. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Sorry, I'm a bit tired because I did like a whole day trip yesterday to play in the Red Bull event in San Antonio. So I'm kinda tired from that. So we decide to go 8k, so 9 here. I will Giant, trash a Otama I think is the best trash target. Because I don't want to trash the Reiju yet. So yeah, like I really don't want to trash Reiju. So let's see what they do. Let's see what they do here. Okay. Yep. Swing 13. 13 I survive. Oh, and they won't have Dawn to unrest with Mihawk, but okay, they decide to chicken out a bit. I think they have another 6 Dawn. Oh. What for? Why do they have 6 Dawn up? What's the math here? Do I just go for a board? Let's see. Let's take our time here. So, if I go for face, I need 1 hit to land. I need 3 hits to land. Sorry. Yeah, I need 3 hits to land. So like 1, 2, 3. Right. They don't have that many events in trash yet, and I think most of their events go +2, +3. So they do have +4 events, but the +4 events are usually Tricholicosm, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they don't have enough rested yet. 4, or Spiderweb, which will just make one of these go up, right? So, if I go 8, 8, with this much Dawn, they should, like if they have Spiderweb, then they would have enough to counter. I can go 9, 9, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9 as like my big swings. I can't raid you into Graphblade yet, so I do think 8 here is the best. 8 face. If I go for board, these are 8Ks. If they have Spiderweb anyways, they're just gonna unrest them. So 8 face. I do think I have to go for game. Is it better for me to play Sanji? So like 8, 8, 6, 6, 7. It depends on how they counter here. Okay, they take that. So let's try another 8. And see how they react to that. Because then I can go 10, 10. Right? Yeah. So I kind of figured they had that. I think I just have to go for, or 9, 10 is what I can do. I think I just have to go for that. Yeah, because if I don't go for a game here, I think I just lose. Because they have like 8-8. What? There is an argument that I could live. Hold up. I need to do my math. I have 2 counter events and 2k, 1k, 1k. I don't think there's too much more counter in my deck because I think all of my Otamas are... Actually, let's start trash like that. 2 of my Otamas, that's all of my Reiju. So I have 1 Otama and 1 Sanji in deck, and I don't have any of these left. I have 2 Reijus in the deck still. It's a bit risky though. So I have 13, 15, 17k counter, and they have, let's see, 8, 8, or one of them becomes an 8k, the other is like a 6k still, in terms of math. And they have 10 done, so 5, 6, 8, right? So they could split. Let's see, how could they split here? They could go... So, well, if they evenly split it, 5, 6, 8, so that's 3 onto 5, 2 onto 6, so they have 5 down left to split. So they can go 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10. 9, 10, 10, do I survive? 9, 10, 10. So I'd need like I'd need to get a 2k and a 4k event. But I would survive if I do that. If I go swing 10 here, and they have a 4k event, then all they need is a 2k, and they don't have that much. What would I rather gamble on? My swing landing, or getting a 4k and a 2k? What's the correct gamble? Keep in mind Kitten Killer is another Don. If they passed with 6 Don up, I think they have to counter. So I think I'd rather gamble on myself getting counter. Yeah. Let's see if the gamble's right. I'll check their hand after to see if that's right. But yeah, this is why I joined the Chinoize Cup, is just, you know, for this kind of practice. Also, if they swing 18k, similar scenario happens. This is 13, 15, 16, 17, right? So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'd need like some more counter here, and then I have to find a way to deal with these. So that's, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, they DMG 2 of my Dawn. That's fine. Like, okay, DMG 2 more. So they did have the counter. That's enough counter to get out of my 10k. Yeah. Because if I swung 10k, they would go to 11 with DMG. So, this is a 2k 1k. Because I need the... Yeah, so 7 here, and then 9 here. So we have to get 2 2Ks. I was actually 1k short. Oh my god. That was really close. But yeah. Yeah, they had enough counter. So I think gambling on my own counter is like a better play there. Yeah, I think I did that fine. Like, I think in that position that was the correct mindset, right? Let's see. Always gamble on what you know, you don't know what's in there. Yeah, right. I think so too. I think if they didn't double DMG there, I think I would have won, actually, because I would have kept the 1 cost event, the teardrops. So if they had anything other than double DMG, I would have won. So that, I think, is the correct play. For me to just counter. I think I should have swung 5. I forgot to swing 5. Like, I should have swung 5, like, to a kitten killer. That was my one mistake. Actually, no, that was a game-changing mistake. I forgot to swing 5 at the kitten killer. If they didn't have the kitten killer, they would have swung 8 instead, and then I would have won the game. So that's the game-changing mistake, is this, actually. I had a swing, and because I was thinking of all the counter, I forgot to swing my leader into kitten killer. If I swung into kitten killer, then they would have just sacked it, and they would have only had an 8k here. They would have gone 7-7-8 instead. Ah, okay. I'm satisfied with that. No, like, again, this is practice matches for me. So knowing that, like, practicing that is fine. And knowing that I could have won that if I gone that way is fine as well. Yeah, so... I would have won that. I would have won that if I swung into the kitten killer. That was kind of goofy. Nah, okay. Oh my god. I was so locked into like the whole counter that I totally forgot to swing into kitten killer. I totally forgot I still had a leader swing and I just passed. I think passing a 5 Dawn up is still the correct choice, but I think I should have swung into the kitten killer. Gosh. Okay. It's good to know. Okay, I need to... So there's 2 big mistakes that I did that game. The first big mistake was playing Reiju Gravity Blade instead of Reiju Stealth Black. If I did Reiju Stealth Black, I would have won too, because I would have had an extra swing, or an extra block, you know? And that would have just won me the game there. And the other mistake was me not swinging Kitten Killer. If I swung into Kitten Killer, then I would have gotten just enough counter to get out of it, and I would have won the next turn. So those are the 2 things that I think I misplayed. I think everything else I did pretty fine. So yeah, you know, I think the deck is good, and that's kind of all that matters, really. So yeah, I think I just need to like practice this for actual high stakes matches. I need to go slow and think about all the possibilities. I think the deck list is fine, actually. I'm running 9 2Ks right now, and that's actually, like, really nice to me. I don't know, I don't... Yeah. Yo, Graph Blade 2 Tashigi's game did not help for sure. I should have played Reiju, Stealth Black, Sanji, right? Like, that was the best play. If I did that play, I would have won the game too, so... I think Mihawk is very favored, because if I'm doing misplays like that and I still almost won, like, I think I'm good. Also, yeah, I'm running more counter than other Sanji lists, and I think this is actually a really good amount of counter. I think this is not a good card, though. Like, this is... I don't think this is a good card, now that I, like, have tested it enough. It's like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna change this with a Reiju 2K or a Reiju blocker. I think a Reiju 2K is better. Or a Sanji 2K. I could do another Sanji 2K. But another Reiju 2K means another Slave Arrow target and another. Well, I mean, this is also a Slave Arrow target, but it's a blocker, so you never use Slave Arrow on it. But this is a mill engine that's also a Slave Arrow target, so. Yeah, I think next matchups, let's see if. Okay, Table 3 is still playing. Table 10 and 12 are still streaming. I don't know if they're still playing though. But yeah, I think just those are the improvements that I could have done. There's two big misplays in that game, and if I didn't do those, I would have won. And that's kind of all there is to it. Oh, I screwed up. Yeah, in the meantime, in between rounds, I'll play some Block Blast. I think there's like I think it's overtime right now, so there's 5 minutes left for players who are still playing to finish their rounds. So after that, it should start back up again. Gosh. Tashigi, I think, is the core card that allows Mihawk to win against Sanji nowadays. I think every other card, if you play stuff that isn't Tashigi, I just like get free removal value from it. So I think if Mihawk finds Tashigi and is able to play it on curve, then their win rate spikes up. But other than that, I think Sanji is very, very favored into Mihawk now. I just need to like get comfortable with playing with the new list, and because there's a lot of like different lines of new Sanji and like post EB03, Sanji just becomes an entirely different deck that plays around Reiju instead of 3-cost Sanji, and I think I just need to get very, very comfortable with the scenarios in which I play Reiju or I play something else, or I need to mill this specific event, and how do I mill that specific event, you know, stuff like that. Like, I just need to be very comfortable with that to do well with Sanji. So, yeah, I'm practicing more. But yeah, there's some... After this, though, I'm gonna do some testing with a different list that I'm not gonna show just yet, because I'm probably going to bring this to Red Bull, the Double Dawn event, and I think for Double Dawn, there's some changes that I'd like to make. I think I talked briefly about what cards I want to test out, but I'll have to see how effective it is in the Red Bull Double Dawn meta. Because I think counter is probably the most important thing in that meta. I think if you're able to counter efficiently, then your deck is good, and that's why Red Green Luffy is like topping a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's just very much a you need to counter efficiently meta. And so there's some changes to the deck that I want to make so that it counters more efficiently. Because right now, I think the problem is that there's too many scenarios with Sanji where it's like, oh, either I do a game-winning play or I leave Dawn up for counter. And if I don't win the game, then I'm out of Dawn for counter and then cooked. You know? I think that's the main problem with the deck right now. So I think you just want to... Oh, hold up. Round 3 is up. I'm going to stop yapping. But yeah, that's what I think is. Oh my god, I'm streaming again. Okay, 1 second. Uh. But yeah, so I'm X1 now, but I think we can still take it back, right? It would be really funny if I matched up into another Mihawk. uh, in the meantime, oh, okay, I'm going up against Lim. Okay. Okay, against Lim, they chose to go first. I think this is fine because draw engine, mill engine. I can play this turn 2, and then beef burst. So, because I think I just wanna grab a what is it? I just want to grab a gravity blade as soon as possible. Yeah, but they have Kiku. Kiku is actually really good in this deck. Because you need like a rested body, right? That's like a thing in Lim, where you need a rested body for certain effects. So then you can just rest this, and it becomes a rested body, and it sets itself as active at the end of the turn. So I'm gonna mill because I really want Gravity Blade in trash. I don't get Gravity Blade in trash, that's fine. I will admit I misplayed her. I was supposed to do something else, but it's fine. Go 5, life. Yeah, the reason why I couldn't play Beef Burst there was because I drew a card from Reiju. I drew the 5-cost Reiju. So, that's why I couldn't play Beef Burst, but hey, you know, I'm getting some value from it. I'm bouncing a 2k back to their hand. Sorry, I'm goofing so hard right now. What are they playing? They're playing Enel, okay. Yeah, but I need to find a Grav Blade and put it in my trash as soon as possible. And if I can't do that, then I'm kind of cooked, but let's see. They swing 6 here and they draw, right? They have so many cards in hand. They have 9 cards in hand. But I think they're gonna trash 2 from now, so they're gonna be at 7, and they're gonna attack with Sabo, and they're gonna be at 8. So I'll take this one. Okay. Let's do this. Oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah, because I can't use Reiju anymore. What do I do here? I think at this point I play this and go with a Beef Burst. Return that to hand. Swing 5 at life and then 5 at life. I think that's the best play I can do right now. And then I might go and play Otama to see if I can trash it. I can't trash it. I can't find a Grav Blade to save my life. Okay, so makes her 6k leader. Okay, I'll take that. We're in a pretty dangerous spot here, but we survive. We'll survive. But we will be at 0 life, so no trigger. I'll just, yeah. Let's see if we can. 8. Yeah, we died. Okay. So main problem there was I couldn't find Grav Blade. They did get like perfect curve as well. That was their god roll, I think, was this into this into this, or this into this early. I wasn't able to pressure it at all, and then they play Enel, draw a lot of cards. They have so many cards now that they got exactly what they needed, which is like a wide board, and they play this, and then they go swing, 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 and then yeah, I couldn't find my grab blades anywhere, so I think it's like in the bottom somewhere, or like the middle of the deck. I also misplayed my Beef Burst. I should have played Sanji instead of Reiju. No, Reiju was the right play there. Reiju was the right play. I should have instead played a Konkase or something like that. There's also an argument for me not playing this Otama. If I didn't play this Otama, I would have survived better because I would have gone GGG instead. I honestly, it's because I haven't played Lim at all that I didn't know that these two. I didn't know that this was a card, and I forgot that this was a card. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just really out of practice against Lim. So that's the main problem. And if Lim's able to go first and see their curve, then you're kind of cooked. If you're bricked up like this. I was just trying to find my Grav Blades, and I couldn't find them, so the gamble... I think I gambled a bit too hard. I think that was the main thing, was I gambled too hard. That was a fast game, though. I got cooked really fast. But yeah, I mean, like, I expect to be X2 in these tournaments. I'm usually X2, so... I use it as more of like a litmus test of like what I should be preparing for in the meta and changing my list because of that, rather than actually trying to win the entire game. Like, I don't really care about winning when it comes to Chinoize Cups. And that sucks. Maybe I should have played, or maybe I should have gotten another Culverin instead of another Stealth Black. Are you kidding me right now? What is this? Milling 2 Reijus this early is really bad. I don't think they know what they're doing too, because they're using this to counter this early though, so... it is what it is, it is what it is. 5 I take, yeah. And that's a for sure take. They play Kiku, I'm gonna play Otama. Trash this. Did it trigger? Nope. Okay, then we draw 2. Nami, swing 7, counter this. Oh yeah, something else that I've been like thinking about is that when I'm playing a tournament, right, and I lose one game, I think I tilt too much. I've started thinking about it. My mental is what I think needs the most improvement in the game. I think like there's some parts where I'm like, oh, maybe I'm just not skillful enough. But I've noticed that I lose more. Like after my first loss in the tournament, I lose the next game immediately. Is what I'm noticing. And so like I just should uh not tilt as much, right? And like I need to try to find a way to control my tilt and be like, this is a different game, right? I should focus on this game. I should focus on whatever game that I just played, and stuff like that. So, I'm trying to find a way to kind of calm myself down, I guess, or like I'm practicing uh, to make sure that I don't tilt as much. But I don't know, like this deck is just very finicky, right? Like, look at this hand. Like, I need to. Like, I won't have any counter at all if I play the Sanji, and I'm at risk of a 9 cost buying, so I have to pass. But, I don't know. Like, this deck has some weird stuff going on with it. Yep. Mm, what do I play here? If I play this, I might grab a 5 cost Reiju bottom deck, but I'm at risk of an unblockable then. Hmm. If they unblockable me here, then I just lose. But like it is what it is, you know. I have 9 cards in my hand, so they might also be a bit hesitant if they don't know what my deck does. Which I have a sneaking suspicion that they don't, but if they swing 15 unblockable, I just lose, of course, right? Um, if this game goes on for another turn, I just win. So I think that's kind of how it is. Because I'm just gonna have a bunch of Dawn up. I'm gonna play this, and I'm just gonna slowly accrue value. So either they have unblockable here, or they lose. Yeah, they can't grab back from that. Or they can go 10-10. 10-10 would also win them the game here. Basically, if they go for game here, they win. If they don't go for game, then they don't win. Like, that's just how it is. Yeah, so they decide to go for the 10-10, and yeah, they win. Like, I don't know, like, playing Reiju into Reiju might have been a misplay, but I don't know, like, I feel like I needed to get rid of the Bonnie somehow. Yeah, I'll just take a quick break so that I'm not like burnt out or anything. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of tired right now too, so sorry if I'm like low energy. Let me just change my screen real quick. This is not it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay down for a bit, so once the next round is in, I'm just going to go and play again, but I don't know. Alright guys, next round is up. Sorry about that, I just had to lay down, so I reset myself. But yeah, round 4, so... I'm at the bottom table somewhere, but I need to see. Okay. I'm not streaming, so that's nice. Yeah. No matter what matchup, even if it's like Emu, I don't really care anymore, honestly. Now that I'm X2, there's no pressure for me to do well anymore, because that means that I'm not gonna get any prizing no matter what, right? So, yeah. Let's just wait until the code is sent. I also don't really like sim tournaments anymore, so I might not play. I don't think I have next week's Chinoize Cup. I don't think I have entry for that yet, because I think this is the last week of my subscription. Ace, okay. We should be good into Ace, so let's see how this goes. Also, I don't think, have I won a dice roll today? I didn't win dice roll. No, I haven't. 4 games, no dice roll wins. That's a key for sure. I don't have a turn 1 searcher play, but I have Sanji Beef Burst next turn, and that's like exactly what you want. So, and then I have another Sanji too. So, yeah, missing searcher turn 1 is fine if you have like a Beef Burst. Like that's totally fine. I'm not swinging turn 2, but that's also fine. They grab a Cav, so they're gonna play Cav next turn. Oh my god. Misclicked. Yeah. I was playing too fast. That's why I don't like sim tournaments, is because I'd like drag my cursor a bit too far to the down, and then like now I have to return one to hand because that's just a really good tempo play. But yeah, let's go 6/6 here. Yeah, see, I should have 4 cards in hand, but I have 2 cards in hand instead, which is fine, because, oh my god, at least I'm high rolling on Sanji's, jeez. Go 6 here, and then 6 here. And yeah, next hit 2 life I'll take, but yeah, they started playing new gates. That misclick on the Beef Burst actually affected the game a lot. So use this trigger to just bottom deck the Yamato there. Alright, let's start fixing hand again. This top deck is like kind of nasty, but does it save the... It does save my game. Okay, we are back now. We are officially back. Six, and then we pass. Okay, since they did that, let's go 8. Mm-hmm. 12 there, we take. 6 here counter, 8 here counter. I'll counter most things, but yeah, 10. Trash that. No, I think we just take that. Yeah, something I've realized is I don't have pudding in this list, and I really want pudding again, so I'll probably add pudding in my next list. Okay, Play out Sanji. Swing 8. Then pass. Yeah, I'm not in a bad position, so, you know, I'm not complaining. Okay, Marco blocker, so they probably are just gonna go for the defensive play. Take that, no trigger. Exactly what I need against the Marco blocker, so, bottom deck that, swing 6 with Reiju first, I think, is the best play here. And then play this. Grab a... I think this time around I played a blocker. Because I want to swing 8, and I want to swing 8 again. Right? Or do I pass here? Because if they play Roger, then I'd lose. I don't know if they play Roger, though. Fine, Jozu. And then I just go for a game next turn. That seems like the play. Yeah, because I'm kind of scared of Roger still. I've lost a game to Roger before, so. Let's see. I don't think there's any hope for saving this guy. Because if I go 2k here, and then block here, I don't have enough for Giant. Let's just Giant. Okay, now I can save him, yeah. And then I just block. Alright, so... Can we go for lethal here? 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9. Block, counter, take something, I don't know. Let's see if we can find an event that makes that easier. Okay. Let's start with an 8. Yeah. 8 life. See what happens. And then we can kind of decide from there. They block that. So 8, 8. 9, 10. 9, 10 I think is good. Because if I don't win this turn, I just lose anyways. Okay. So they do have the counter. They baited me. I'll grab this, and then we'll just try to... let's just go 7 to Yamata. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we have enough counter for whatever they swing here. I think they go for game 2. Maybe they leave this up. 8. 8 here. They're still going for board. I guess, like, yeah, if I don't have a board, then I can't go for lethal, so that's not a bad play. I don't think I even bother saving it, because they have, like, more swings there. 2k that one, though. Because, yeah, I don't know. If they swing here... I kind of want to bait this 10 cost swing. Is my 7 cost Sanji in trash? It's not, so I can... Yeah. I can search for the 7 cost Sanji. 12 here? Or do they leave it up? They leave it up, okay. So I play that. I think I do this. Let's search again. Grab a slave arrow, I think. Yeah. And then what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna do this. Red rock. Red rock or gravity blade? Gravity blade might be better. Because I Gravity Blade these two, and then do that. Yeah, that might be better actually. I think that's what I do. Swing 5 there. Okay. Let's see if they go for game here. 9. I'll take a 9. Because I can't, like, I don't know. If I didn't take that 9, let's see, I would have gone Slave Arrow, counter with Reiju. Yeah. It all comes down to that misclicking the Brief Burst early. I think this screwed me over really bad. Because I would have a lot more hand advantage if I didn't do that, and I'd be able to Reiju, Red Rock, Reiju, Red Rock. So it's like, it's just that one misplay. Yeah. And then Gravity Blade, I think that's fine. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's my sim brain, and I think I'm still kind of tilted from the previous stuff. So I might just drop, because I'm not in the best mental state right now. Yeah. Maybe dropping here is better. I don't know. Do you guys want to see me play the rest of my rounds, or? I don't think I'm in tip-top shape right now, so that's why I'm asking. I'm just gonna play another game. Just need to let me play a deck that isn't Sanji. Actually, that might be the problem. I'm just like so Sanji brained. Well, actually, no. I do kind of need the Sanji brain. That's kind of how I get better at the deck. Alright. I should have kept that hand. I don't know why I mulled. Yeah, that was a good hand because Searcher, Beef Burst, stuff. You know, if they swing here, I take because I want to use Otama. So 2/2 face? Yeah. I don't need to hand fix that hard right now. Play this. Okay, I get that. That's nice. This is good for bluegrass still. So probably this. Yeah, Otama fixed the hand there. That's why Otama's really good. But, yeah. Okay. Bottom deck. I don't think they play bluegrass anymore after that. Do I ever play this in this matchup? Probably this Reiju then. They swing 5, I go 2k. With this. And then next turn I can stealth black, yeah. Or I can just red rock, honestly. Yeah, I think I just red rock and then stealth black. I think that's a good play. Swing 5. Red rocking a 5 might seem weird, but it's like I don't really have any better plays anyways, and I still played a body, so I think it's fine. I'm digging for Reiju, so yep, they go 6, I take. Well, there it is. Play this. I wish I could grab that. Swing 5, swing 6. Or swing 7, I know they have a 2k. Alright. And then just go like that. Garp into what? Garp into Kuzan? Garp into Isha. Okay. If I didn't beef burst, then I wouldn't have to do this, but it's fine. Probably this and this, I'd say. Yep. Then they swing 6. I bounce, and I bounce my Reiju, and then I red rock the Garp. Actually, I think I red rock Isha. Isha is a lot more big value. If I can get Grav, might be better. Trash red rock, I'd say. Yeah. Alright, and then we can just do this, see if we get Grav there. Nope. Do I have stealth black? I do. So stealth black, yeah. They're at 9, I'm at 9. So I just swing 5. Right. 5, 7. And I don't think I stealth block yet, actually. No, I do. Take that, and then if they go 10, I just giant. They go 9, then I just, Then here I just go ping for face, I think. Um, yeah, because I'm not gonna raid you. So, let's see. This is a dead card. I know both of my red rocks are here. Go like that. That's a good card, but I think I'd rather just get a Reiju. Grab this. Yeah. So we can go... 7, 7, 8, 8. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we have Giant Trash Grav at 2k, and then I have... Okay. Red rocking my blocker is fine because that leaves them with a... Let's see. So 6, 8, 8, 8, like 8, 9, 9. 7, yeah. I mean, I counter the 7 with this, and then let's see what we get. Okay. If we get a 2k here, then I think we live. No. If they go 9, 10, then I just lose here. Yeah. So I think it's just that I played I didn't aggro enough early, probably. I didn't get another Reiju, I didn't get... there's a few factors. I think I shouldn't have trashed the Red Rock for the second one. I should have just kept it in hand. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. If you have one Red Rock in trash, you shouldn't Red Rock the other, or you shouldn't trash the other one. That's kind of what I learned from that game. Because if I had the other Red Rock, I'd have just Red Rocked the guard. I think Red Rocking the Isho was a good move still. If I had Grav, I would have grabbed the Isho instead, but like, I mean, Isho I think is just a better value body on board compared to Garp. So, especially if you have Sakazuki, right? I'd play another one, but I think the next round's gonna start soon. Sorry I'm quiet right now, by the way, guys. I don't know. Yeah. I might be a bit too tired to get into the full streamer mindset of just like talking every second and all that. But yeah, like today's kind of an off day for me. I think like I'm just not in a good headspace to win games. Just because I've been having like not even loss streaks. It's just like yesterday when I was at Red Bull, I was one win away from getting to top cut. So I'm feeling pretty bad. Like I'm feeling kind of down about it. But because that happened and LCQ, the same thing happened. I've just been like kind of down about like, oh, do I have what it takes to actually top? But like, I think I do. I think I just need to work on myself. But then like, it's just hard to actually push myself to that new height. You know, like I think there's definitely ways I can improve, and I'm learning those improvements right now. But I don't know. Mental state is harder to like just say what you feel than like actually control how you feel. And I think that's my main weakness right now. So that's what I'm trying to learn from like playing more and more games is the lines, of course, but also like how to have the right mentality to win games. I wonder why the next round hasn't started yet. I guess the other people are just like playing a lot. I don't know. Maybe long, like stall decks. Okay, round 5 is up. Let's see if I actually just... Let's see if I can maintain my X3 record. I have to make the room. So... Okay, it's against a VV. I think I go second. And I think this is a keep. I should try to be in a more jovial mood, you know? Like, but I don't know, like, this feels kind of bad right now. Being X3 feels bad. And like, yeah, my previous losses, like, I could go X5 today, and I wouldn't be surprised with my mental state right now, but let's see, they go 6 here. I think I actually 2k out of that. Okay, they play Igram. They can't use the effect immediately. Okay, grab a 2k Reiju. Oh my god. All my beef verses are the same thing. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. And then I can take this next hit if they even have one. I mean, they're probably gonna play a 5-cost Nami into a 5-cost, or 5-cost VV into 5-cost Nami. I'll take this. I'll take the next hit. So yeah, they search and they're gonna play VV Nami. Yep. Leave that. Use the effect. Get this rush. Swing 7. I take. Right. If I don't find Reiju, I low-key just red rock the Nami. Let's see. This bottom deck's a 1. Yeah, no trigger. Or I think I just gamble a bit. Okay, I don't find Reiju, so I can't use red rock anyways at this point. So let's just go with a bottom deck Igaram, swing like 5/5, play out Sanji, and then pass. Or Reiju. I think Reiju blocker might be better. No, I think Sanji. I think it's always Sanji. Yeah. 5/5, play Sanji, pass. I think I do want to play one more of the Red Rock and Graveblade. I just think, like, if I don't find it, I'm kind of screwed, is my experience so far. So, yeah, I don't know. I think 4 of this Reiju is also good. So I could go... Yeah, right, because like now they get Chuck Up Hell. So is it discard or is it bottom? It's bottom deck. Okay. Just put that there. It's a dead card anyways. I'll just take the Chuck Up Hell hit. Or, no, I don't have to. I can just Slave Arrow bounce, right? They're gonna give this -1k using Nami's effect. Swing 9 here? Or did they swing here first? 7 to 2. Yeah. That's why I saved it. But here we will see if we can grab a Reiju. Wrong Reiju. Yeah, we're kind of cooked then. If we can't find Reiju, then this matchup becomes a lot harder. Yeah. Because this would trash the Reiju. Do I play Reiju blocker? I think I play Reiju blocker here, yeah. Trashing a 4K event is crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I need to refine my Sanji list more. I don't know. You can put it all on Simluck, but at some point, if you're playing so many games and you're like not milling your Gravblade, Red Rock on time, and you're not seeing your Reijus, then like I think at some point you just have to know that your list is pretty bad. So I think I think there's a few things that I can change. I can add Kaya. I can add more 4-cost Reijus. One more of each of Gravity Blade and Red Rock. You know, there's some cards that I can add to make it better. But yeah. Yeah, you just play Vivi and that's it. Like, for one card? Okay. 7 Dawn to play one card. I guess the pressure here, but like, I'll just take it, that's fine. Gosh, I'm so sleepy right now. Let's see if we can get Red Rock. Or Reiju. Okay, there it is. There it is. Finally. Trash this right there. Play you. Red Rock you. Swing 5. Play out Sanji. And then stuff black a Sanji blocker. Yeah. Okay, we're back. We are so back, officially. Officially speaking, we are back. Okay, they 10 cost Shanks, my blocker away. They can give this rush, so they have like. They only have 2 hits though, like 7, 12, so I'll just counter to 7. I'll just Gum Gum Giant. To 7. Yeah. And then they're gonna swing 12 and I'll take. Right. So another Reiju I think is pretty close, so let's just, yep. And we get the Graph Blade finally, that's nice. Dawn minus, it's better to Red Rock here though. And then we just go 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, I'd say, right? Just ping them for like a card in hand every single time. And then we Stealth Black a Sanji blocker again. Okay, they're countering with a 2k, so this 7 is gonna be good as well. Or this 5, sorry, not 7. Yeah. Okay. Block and then counter for 1 card, or just block. What is this? This is so bad. Why would you play this? I guess it's like a 2 Dawn 5k removal or a 6k. Actually, I can see it working here. I can see it working in this deck, but I don't know. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so I have a Giant in hand and I have a blocker on field. Let's say they Shanks again. I can counter out of this Nami Sling, so it's fine. What would be bad? What would be really bad for me, I guess? They could go for board. Like, that would be worse for me. They're probably gonna use the Pyre Apple immediately. They're gonna use the Pyre Apple here, I think. So they're gonna use the Nami ability, Pyre Apple. Okay. They can still use Pyre Apple. Oh, okay. This is actually like they can kill me range now. Actually no, never mind. No, because I can still counter out of this. So I'll just counter out of that, right? I could also gamble. Right? I could gamble a bit and just take this 7k so that they don't go for my board. They're swinging 9 first. 7? Yeah, like, if I really wanted to, I could gamble so they don't go 9 at here. But I'd rather gamble that we get, like, enough counter. This is actually perfect for this matchup specifically. 9 at life, I'll take. No trigger. Yeah. For this matchup, I might just go Sanji and go for lethal now. Alright, it depends on what I think their hand is like. Oh, we have this? Okay, we're we are stalling 1 more turn, I think. Can we afford to do that? I don't think we can, actually. I don't think we have enough to stall for 1 more turn. Because if we do this, let's say we Red Rock here, or we Grab Blade here, this is not enough. So I think we do have to go for game. 1, 2. So I think this is best. Is it best to go for Sanji here? Or is it best for us to just go 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7? Yeah. We can go 7, 7, 8, 8 is what we can go for. 7, 8, 8, 8. 7 they block. 7 they take. 7 they take. Or 8. And so I need all of my swings to hit here. I think this is better, yeah. So we go, I don't know. Is this better? I don't know. Um, kind of have to pray that their hand isn't just like all counter, and also what this is, right? Yeah, because I swing 6 here, and then 7, and then 8. Yeah. So if they counter this, or they counter, like if they counter any of these hits, then I just lose. Yeah, like I'll just concede here. The problem again is that I didn't get my red rocks and grab blades fast enough. So I think that's definitely the main issue with my current list, is I don't find them enough or early enough. So I need to change this so that I mill faster. I need faster mill engines, so like these, right? This doesn't really help with anything at all. Yeah, I think Sanji's way too big of a tempo loss. But yeah, I think like if we can get mill engines like these, it would be better. So I think Brochet, I think, is a win more card, right? Because it's only good into like Virgo, like the anti-removal stuff, but it doesn't feel good to play unless you're in a very specific scenario where you can pressure their like life and stuff. And so it's like, I think you can definitely just, I think you drop this and you just play more mill engines. I think the mill engines are what's going to help with this deck a lot, and they're all 2Ks anyways. Reiju I think is good. What would I cut? One of this? Or 2? Also I think pudding is definitely still needed, so, and pudding is also like just one of, let's see, what would be good to cut? Yeah, I think one of this, and then probably, I don't know, like, I'm kind of tempted to just cut like that, and then you just mill, like the whole objective of this deck is to mill. Maybe cut one of this for a Reiju blocker, right? A one of Reiju blocker, like right? Like, see, this is the sad thing. I think if you don't run 2 of something, it's not worth it unless it's pudding. I think pudding is like a must-have in every blue deck. Like maybe this, because I'm running Kaya anyways, right? So if I'm running a lot of Kaya and a lot of Otama and a lot of this, then like I can cut one of this because it feels bad to play, but I don't know, it's a 4K event. Maybe Culve? I think Culve, yeah. I just take the L for anything that's like, oh, I really need the base 4 cost. But I don't think there's anything in the meta right now where I need to do that. So yeah, I kind of want to test this in my last match, but I don't know, because like I'm X4 anyways. I don't know if they care enough about me specifically switching lists, but I think they do. I think they do care about that. So I'm not gonna switch lists in the middle of the cup, but I think this is probably what I'm gonna test next, because I think I really need that extra mill. So this is a mill engine, this is a mill engine, this is a mill engine. This specifically searches for V's, These are just really good because I can just, I don't know, like, it's neutral, and then I have 1, 2, 3, I have 6, 9, I have 12 2Ks, and they all have additional utility, so it just adds more counter to my deck. I think 4 cost ratio is still good because it's a 9 cost 7K, right? So maybe I just take the L and not play Culverin anymore and just rely more on Graphblade, but I don't know, like, I think Culve is still good. Beef Burst does do what Culve does in most cases nowadays, so maybe I just play Beef Burst more as a bounce of 4. So I don't know, like, that's, I'll try this out. Maybe I just suck at the game as well, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not so conceited that I think I'm really good at the game and I'm just losing due to luck. Yeah, I want to click save, but I'm gonna wait until, like, if I have a buy, then I'll just do this. I'll save it as Sanji playtest 2. And I think next match is gonna start like now. If I get a buy, I'll just go, and I'll practice by myself, like, off stream. Yeah. Sorry, this has been a really bad stream, guys. And I think I'm just like really low energy right now, so this is a really big off day for me. I'm gonna finish editing a video for LCQ coverage. It's a bit outdated now because EB03 is out, but what can I do? You know, like, it only happened a week ago, and I'm not the fastest video creator out there. So I'll talk about OP14 stuff in that video, but I'll talk more about the experience more than like specific. I'm talking about specific matchups as well that I had and mistakes that I did, but I'll also just talk about the LCQ experience. So yeah, I don't know. So since we're waiting for next round, I'll just take a quick break again. I'll be right back. Alright. Final round is up. Was in the restroom, my bad. Let's just... Another VV. Alright, let's see if we can win it this time. Let's keep that. Chopper? Okay. Grab that. Probably that. Yeah, 2 stealth blacks and trash is rough, but I kinda need the card draw. If we've learned anything from the last game, it's that I need the card draw. Okay. I think a 5 cost is better here than the 2k. Yeah. So I can't do this anymore, but that's fine. Swing 5. Yeah. I have 2 characters in trash? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2 characters in trash. 2 2Ks in trash, to be more specific. And then 2 of that, and then 1 of... Yeah. It's kinda rough, but... Looks like they're blockering up more than anything, so that's fine by me. I'll just counter out of whatever swing that they do. If they swing with Nami, I'll just counter 2. But I think they swing 5, right? Yeah, there's no reason for you to swing with Nami here. Here I'll just do this. Red Rock is fine. I'll just grab... I wish I could grab that, so... Yeah, Red Rock is fine. All that matters is I need to get rid of 1 body. And if that means I have to Red Rock, then I'll Red Rock, right? And yeah, this means that I can Red Rock again next turn, which is nice. Let's just do this. If I have to get rid of a card from 7 cost VV, I'll get rid of a 3 cost Sanji. Okay. Wonder if they're gonna just get rid of this or if they're gonna do something else. Because they can very easily get rid of this. Because it's a 2k right now. They swing 4 at it, I will counter out to save it. Like if they use one of the blockers. Okay. Let's mill some more. I don't find it. That's fine. I could just play Otama. Yeah. Okay, then we just go like 5, 5, and then we Reiju Red Rock that. If they save this, I'm gonna swing into it. Okay. Why'd they do that? Oh yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, Red Rock is best here. If we had Gravity Blade, then I'd just Gravity Blade and get rid of this blocker as well, of course, but I mean, removing 1 body is fine. Yeah, I think the solution to the problem isn't adding 1 more of Red Rock and Gravity Blade. I think it's just finding more ways to draw into them. So I'll add Kaya. And then I think 4 Stealth Blacks could be justified after that as well. To make sure that I don't just trash all of my stuff and I don't have any way to recur it. But that's like thinking 4 steps ahead when I have to think 2 steps ahead, you know? Okay, they play Nami. They could just get rid of this Reiju. But it's fine. Like, I mean, we're basically trading tempo with each other. But my tempo right now is better. Anyways, like in general. So, here I can just play Sanji. Do a Culve, swing 5, swing 5. And then play another Sanji. Or a Reiju blocker. But I think Sanji is just a better play. Yeah, like I could Otama to search for more things, but I think that's a bit greedy. And if I go wide instead... Okay. It's fine by me. Yeah. I might just Otama anyways. Yeah, I'll Otama anyways. I'll trash this Sanji. Pass. Because I have enough counter elsewhere. So now I've gone wide enough. I have 4 attacks, and then if I'm able to find both a Gravity Blade and a... No, even just a Gravity Blade. I just need a Gravity Blade. I don't even need the 5-cost Reiju to play it. So, we'll see. Okay. I did expect them to play a 10-cost Shanks. 7, I'll just concuss. And then 12, I'll just take. Let's see if we get a 5-cost. We do get a 5-cost. This game loves me. Okay, this game loves me. Red Rock. Boom. Go, swing. 5, 5, 8, 8. Play at 4-cost Reiju. Okay, we're punishing that. We could also swing 4 there, but I think that's a bit a bit too meany. 4-cost Reiju? No. 4-cost Reiju is a bit too risky of a play now. Because if we play 4-cost Reiju, we don't have any Dawn up, which means we don't have any counter. Yeah, I mean, we win this one. But I think... Oh, they play Wedding? I guess this list, yeah, like this list specifically has a lot of Straw Hat Crew stuff. Like that. I didn't know that there was a Straw Hat Crew build for VV, but that makes sense. Because, I mean, this plays out Straw Hat Crew, this searches Straw Hat Crew. Yeah. They swing 7 here. We'll just Giant. I'll Giant away another Giant so that it's maximizing stuff for this. Watch this. Gravity Blade. There we go. I'll just hard play it. And then we can go Beef Burst, draw 2, swing 5, 5, 5. Yeah, they just disconnected here. Makes sense. I mean, there's like no way that they can win from there. Yeah. Yeah, but that's it. Um, so we finished with a 2-4 record, which is the worst record that I've ever had, I think. Actually, no. I think I have. No, I think this is the worst. Yeah, I went 3-3 before, so. Um, but yeah, I mean, like if I can get Sanji's early, then Reiji's later, that's kind of the win con. It's always been the win con, but yeah, just hard played grab blade there, and we'll swing 5, 5, 5. They can counter 5, counter 5, counter the other 5, and then 9-9 they just lose. So, yeah, I think I'll just do this. I could have done that better actually. Right, same one, but we'll just delete that. And then, yeah, so I think this is the list that I'm gonna play from now on. Maybe one more stealth black, right? But I don't know what to cut for it. I think this is fine ratio wise. I just want to add more 2K mill engines. Culverin I think is really good, but with Raging Tiger, I think I just play Reiju whenever I want to clear big boards. But let's just test this list out. I'm gonna play like a ranked. I'm gonna play ranked, and I'm gonna play one game of ranked on stream, and then I'm just gonna go after that. I'm almost at 1 billion ranked actually. My bounty right now I think is like 900 something. So, hold up. Let's see if that's true. It's logging me in. It's being really slow right now. Yeah, I'm 917 million right now on ranked, so I'm really close to 1 billion. So let's see if I can push to 1 billion. It's saying that I have an EB04 card that's not allowed. Hold up. Am I playing Sanji? I am playing Sanji, right? Yeah. Let's try again. There we go. Alright, koala. Okay, it's a 1 billion bounty koala, so maybe it's gonna be a good sample game. Gravity Blade is gonna be useless in this matchup. Also I cut Culverin, which is probably like my best card in this matchup. I'll grab this, and then grab a Tama, because I want a way to filter out that Grav Blade, so swing 5, and then I'll pass. Yeah, but they're probably gonna play like 4-cost Koala. They have 6-cost Robin, so I have to be a bit worried about that, right? Just like the Robin spam. But yeah, let's see here. Let's trash that. Play this. I still play this, and then swing 5. If they block here to KO my Sanji, that's still fine. Like I don't mind going Dawn -1. Let's see if they have the Robin here. They haven't switched or anything, but they could have opened with it, or they could have drawn into it. Okay, they don't have the Robin, so let's just 2K. I think they play Karasu. Nami. They should have played that first. Yeah. In that case, I can definitely just play this. And then Grav Blade the Nami, yeah. Like, I can't Grav Blade that, but I can Grav Blade the Nami for sure. And then swing 5 and 6? 5 and 7, maybe? 5 and 7. Okay, I'll just swing a 6 since they countered that with a 2k. I don't know why they're countering so hard, but maybe I should have gone 5, 6 and then played the. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. So play that and pass. Yeah, I have a lot of counter in hand too, so I'm not really worried too much. And worst case, I can just swing 7s here. If they play Robin here, their hand is kind of screwed as well. I don't know. I mean, again, this is a 1 billion bounty player, so I assume that they're not just trolling and over-countering for no reason. But, okay, they play Rayleigh. Yeah. The koala is incentivized to go for my life because they draw every single time they swing at life. But, 2k. Six, 2k. 6, yeah, 2k. And now I can actually justify a Gravity Blade V2. Alright. They swing at life again. I'll use Concuss this time. Let's go with a 5 here, 6 here, 5, 5, 7. KO Tama, sure. 5 life. Just want to see if they trigger something else. Nope, okay. 6 life. Gravity Blade, and then I'll pass. I should have used this, actually. Yeah, I should have used Teardrops. It's fine. Okay. Dragon into what? Sabo? That's their best player. Or Hack, actually. Yeah, Hack's like a bit better because it's 8, so I can't just Gravity Blade it, but 6 life, I'll 2k? Yeah, I'll 2k. Search. Grab this. Search again. Grab. I wish I could grab that. Let's see if we can grab a. I'm digging for a red rock right now. Need to get that. So. Okay, we can just swing 5, 5, 5, 5. Right? Yeah, so 5, 5, 5. Okay, I know what the plan is now. Swing 5 here. And then swing 5 again. Swing 5 again. Swing 7. I don't know why they're countering so much. Like, you're definitely over countering there. But yeah. I made a mistake. I should have played 1 Sanji and Pest instead of 2. Do they have rush units in this deck? I don't know if they do. Yeah, but yeah, I should have just played 1 Sanji. Yeah, this means that they can't go for game. There's another grab, but like I don't really care, right? Okay. I'll just red rock and then swing 5. Okay. And then just go 7. Yeah. I don't know what that opponent was doing. They were over countering so much. But I'm a billion bounty now. That was my game to go to a billion bounty. The list seems good. The list does work pretty well, like this one. So I'll test some more, and then I'll... one more and then I'll hop off stream, I think. Yeah, sorry for the low energy stream, guys. I know I'm better about like being energetic and all that, and like actually getting commentary, but it's just a pretty off day for me. Grab that. Grab that. Pass. Pudding and trash. It is what it is. 5 I'll take. They'll play a Bonnie blocker, I'm guessing. Yep. Get the back in their hand. Yeah. Yeah, the reason why I did that is because Bonnie blocker is one of those cards that gets a lot more value the more it's on board, so I'd rather deal with it now than later. Yeah. Bonnie into Koshiro, okay. We'll do it this way. Swing 5, swing 6, and then I'll pass. Or swing 7, really. No, 6, since they countered out of that and they have a blocker. Okay. I'll take this. Like, they'll probably swing 6 life, I'll take 5 life, I'll block. Okay. If you're giving me a free block, I'll just block that. Leader ability is not active. I don't know what they're thinking, but like, I'm fine with red rocking there because there's only one threat on board and I can replay it with Rage over and over. Pass. I pressed there because freeze event is a thing. Okay. What are they playing? A Bonnie blocker. Okay. And it's like, oh, they get to unrest a Dawn and then rest one of these, but like, I don't care anymore in this situation because I have a big enough board where that doesn't really matter. Right, and then I just play that. And then if I can get a Grav Blade, I just beat them next turn, basically. Okay. I'm not gonna free block this one. I'm just gonna bounce that. Over countering is fine because now I can do this and just bottom deck their Dofi. And there's not much that they can do with that. Let's swing Sanji, and I'll swing like what would they rest? Probably this, right? Yeah. They counter, I'll go 6. They block. Actually, I'll just go 6 no matter what. Yeah. And I'll pass. Okay, 8 cost Mihawk, that's fine. Let's just bounce the Reiju again and Red Rock. Right, like it's just, you know, there's not really much they can do here because I can just keep doing this and I just Red Rock their Mihawk, you know, and I can, hmm, I think this is a better play. And then, okay, let's just swing 7 first. They'll probably rest this. Oh, they rest the blocker. Okay. In which case, I'll just go 5. Okay, 5. I think even a Hody doesn't save them here. Because I have free life. So there's like, yeah, there's genuinely nothing that they can do. Okay, like, sure. There's genuinely nothing that they can do that, yeah, like, I can just do this, right? To style. To style on them, I'm just gonna, like, clear their entire board here. I could have just red rocked this and swung 5 and won the game that way, but it doesn't matter. It actually does not matter. But yeah, that's the kind of gameplay that's allowed once you get your Ragers. But yeah, like, I'll just clear their whole board. If I had Culverin, that would have been better as well, but I don't think it matters too much. I think I can just beef burst their 4 costs or less. So, yeah, I think this is the list that I like. I think this is definitely better. Because I'm playing so many 1-cost chump bodies, I'm thinking of maybe adding Jozu again. But, I don't know, like, this is because I'm playing 6 of these, and I really want to, like, have them as 2Ks, but, I mean, I have so many 2Ks in this list that it's fine. And then, yeah. I think, yeah, this is probably it. But, sorry for the bad showing in the actual cup, guys. I'll practice some more. There's like, yeah, I don't know. Now that I'm a billion on ranked sim, I should have better opponents. So, yeah, thank you for watching. If you managed to stay this far, and yeah, I'll see